We're going. Oh shit! Wait, is my mic set up? Okay, we're good.
I hope you got your vocals in there beforehand.
Nope.
So, how are you feeling on your keto?
Not too bad. Besides giant headaches I've been getting from the lack of sugar in my body.
That's why I can't really do keto cuz it's like I can't remember exactly um the science behind it, something to do with like the carbs make do something with your blood vessels so when you stop taking carbs like open up more and most of them are around your brain so that's why you get a headache.
Yeah, like I heard like a lack of carbs. It's like called keto flu or something, where you get
Oh
like a
yeah,
headache from just cutting carbs out of your diet.
sick and don't have much energy kind of shit,
Yeah, that's about how I've been feeling.
which is, which is why I can't. I don't think I could even take a couple days of that.
It's not that bad, but I mean, you you do more physical work than I do, so
Yeah,
it's not too bad though. I already kind of feel like better. Besides all that gunk, you know what I mean? Like I feel like my the insides of my body feel cleaner. You know what I mean?
right. I mean, I eat like healthy carbs. Like I told you, that hamburger I had like the sprouted bread, which is supposed to be like better than uh like even wheat bread or whatever.
You say it was a turkey burger?
Yeah, turkey.
I like honestly, dude. I like turkey. I used to really rock with like turkey bacon. Might do that
Oh
again.
yeah.
It depends if I can eat
I,
it.
I used to eat turkey, but it wasn't like from the store turkey. It was
Oh, like
some
wild turkey.
wild turkey.
Wow, turkey.
I I remember I used to think like if it said turkey, it wasn't like actually turkey, which is probably not, but or
Uh,
not completely.
no, I feel like most of the shit I buy at the store is not what it says it is.
I mean,
Like I'm sure the meat I bought off like the Walmart meat wall was like, like the pork I ate for lunch today was probably actually pork. And the chicken today
well,
was probably actually chicken. But anything that comes like processed or whatever is not actually what it is.
even if it is what it is, it's like highly
It's
processed
like
and
2% of what it actually is, and then like 98% everything else. You know what I mean?
pretty much yes. It's you have to stay on the outsides of the grocery store is like the biggest thing because all the inner lanes besides like one is all like processed like chips and shit. And,
So have you been doing like a diet or have you just been like eating better?
well, I just been counting calories and which I guess is technically the diet, but
Calorie deficit.
yeah. But I made this wrap thing. It was with chicken, turkey burger. I'm trying to think what else I put in it. Onion, purple onion. There was something else in it. Oh, mushrooms, and I think that was it. So yeah, I just kind of grilled up some of those all together and put some low fat mayonnaise. Like spread it on. It's like a wheat tortilla bread, and so I put some low fat not mustard, light mayonnaise on it, and then just put it on it and wrapped it up. I made like 8 of them.
Damn.
Yeah, just out of like 1 pound of turkey
So
and like one onion and a bag of mushrooms.
so is that just to go throughout the week or did you eat 8 of the wraps?
So I ate 2 that night, and then I took 3 to work the next day.
Nice.
and then I ate 2 of them today. And then Lucas ate 1 of them.
So you're down to like 1 or 2 or any.
No, 0.
Yeah,
It's
you're down to
0
0
now.
now. Damn.
But see here, and why I brought this up was because I couldn't figure out how to count the calories on it.
Well, yeah, you're throwing a
Because
bunch of stuff in there.
yeah, I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff in there, and then I can't. And then I measured it out. I only put like a cup in each, or like a half a cup in each wrap.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could probably math it out.
Called I don't even. I put all the ingredients I put in there, and that will make a combined. If I ate the whole thing, it was only like 1,000 calories if I ate it all right then and there. So then I just divided it by 8. Tried to that might somewhat have gotten the right amount.
I thought you meant it was 1,000 per wrap. I'm like, fuck, dude. How much shit did you put in those? It's like more than a Big Mac, dude. I'm like, that's a fucking fat ass wrap, man.
It was 1,000 in total just for
all 8?
main. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, fuck, 1,000.
Actually,
8,000 calories worth of food would be crazy.
I didn't put the wraps or the tablespoon of mayonnaise on it, so that kind of added. But I divided it by 8, and I think they're around like 200 calories each.
It's not bad.
So, but it's just like it's kind of hard to keep track of calories, and I keep
you kind of just have to like guesstimate.
I keep hearing like if all you do is just eat clean and healthy, you pretty much are gonna be down anyway. So I might try to keep track of it for a little bit longer, but
well, the whole thing, the best way they say to lose weight is like more you burn more than you put in, basically.
Oh yeah, calories in, calories out is.
You kind of just have to keep track of
like
put in as little as possible without killing yourself, and then burn the rest off.
I've watched YouTube video after YouTube video about this shit.
How do I get a girlfriend?
Have you seen my? Do you have access to my YouTube? What?
Yeah, I got into your search history. I hacked your channel.
The funny thing is, though, I watched like a whole thing of
how do I get a girlfriend in high school?
God. I have looked that up a long time ago.
I was like, wait.
Not
say. It's like finish what you're gonna say. I did that in like middle school, but I didn't look up how to get a girlfriend in middle school. I just looked up how to get a girlfriend.
Well, I think that's what we did. All of us. I don't think we.
Yeah, so like you watch those videos, but how much of that advice did you actually take?
It's just like, be confident. I'm like, yes, I can do it. Get home. I'm at home. Like tomorrow on the bus, I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
And then I get on the bus. I walk right past her, and I'm like, I can't do this.
No, dude, my dumb ass would go there and like trip and fall on the bus and just fucking hit my face. Be like, hi.
God. I remember that because I would always be like, I'm just gonna do it. I would have a crush on someone I would never even have talked to before.
Oh yeah, I do that now.
Or and I would be like, I'm gonna talk to her today. I got this. And then I would just like I would see her in the hallway, and I'd just be like, I'm just gonna walk right on past and I ain't gonna say shit.
Just be like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I just forget about it.
I've always had this problem. I'm just like, well, you know what? Tomorrow's a better day.
How do we like cure this though? How do we? This is a confidence thing, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have confidence in myself because I'm fat. So
I'm sorry, but I laughed at that. I don't know why.
no, it's fine.
Like
It's
such a
fine.
dick.
I think it's funny too, but I'm not like I can't be laughed at. But God,
I think maybe if I just keep laughing at you for being fat, it'll encourage you more to not be fat.
honestly, I do wish I got bullied more for being fat.
We can start now if you want. Fat ass.
I don't think it'll work coming from you though.
Hey, chubby, lay down. I'm going to bounce off your belly and reach the top shelf.
God.
I was going to say something. I forgot what it was, dude. I'm not. See, like, I was in the car today. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have a great podcast today, and I'm going to have so much to talk about. We start recording. It's gone.
Just don't think about. Don't even think about the recording.
I can't because I'm like, that's what we're going to do today. Also, since we're here, I want to take this seriously. I want to do this weekly. Is like every Monday a good day for you to record?
Every Monday?
Yeah.
Every other Monday is.
What's like a day that you have set that you always have off?
None of them.
Motherfucker. Okay.
We can do every other Friday. It
So-
would give us it would give us more time to get stuff to talk about if we do it every other.
Dude, it'll give me more stuff to forget by the time we get in here. Fuck, that's tricky.
Well, I mean, we can do Monday one week and then Friday the next, and
that's such a small gap between Friday and Monday. Though. Really,
oh,
to talk
true.
about.
True. We can do like Wednesday one week and then and then like Friday the next week.
That's fine. It's like a week and 2 days, right?
Yeah.
9 days in between. It's not that bad. It's not a full 2 weeks, but it's like a week and a half. That should be all right. Because I want us to be the next podcast sensation. Okay. The next Joe Rogan.
Fuck yeah.
The next Logan Paul podcast. I don't remember what it's called.
God. I don't even remember what it's called either, but
but I want us to be that, but not as gay. like we're just gonna do our own thing. We're just gonna sit here and talk, and people are gonna pay us for
it. They're gonna pay.
No, because eventually, once we start getting some traction, we can start doing like Patreon, like bonus stuff. You know?
Yeah.
So that's where the real money comes in. We do that, and we just quit our jobs, and we just podcast.
And then we join the WWE, and
yeah, exactly. I'll be like Marsh Mysterio, and you'll be like the sumo guy that comes out in the diaper.
Rikishi.
Yeah, you'll be Rikishi.
Rikishi or Umaga.
Hey Kishi, it'll be you,
dude. God. I miss old wrestling.
I never watched it.
You never fucking.
We've talked about this like a million times. Same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes yet? Nope, hasn't changed since the last time you asked me the other week before. Oh, okay.
I've seen Planet of the Apes.
Finally, dude.
I watched all three of them.
Like back to back.
Well, technically, it actually took me like 2 days to finish each one of them.
Was they pretty good?
Yeah.
What got you started on that? I don't remember. You just really wanted to watch the movies, and then you never did until recently.
I just seen Monkey Movie.
You're like, dude, I want to watch the Monkey Movie,
and it was extremely good. Like, I'm sad that I hadn't watched it sooner.
You had the full ability to, by the way. You'd bring it up like 5 times a year, and then be like, "Yeah, I'll watch him eventually."
Well, I wanted to watch it with you.
Oh yeah.
But every time you come over, it's just like we're gonna watch. We watched the.
We tried watching Superbad, but you fell asleep like a third of the way through, so I just turned it off and went to bed.
Dude, we got way too drunk. Because how I know is Okay, so yeah, when we watch, like I fell asleep watching the fucking, uh, what was that movie that we went and
Superbad?
watched?
Oh,
No, in the movie
Five Nights at
theater.
Freddy's.
The Five Nights at Freddy's. I fell asleep, but I knew I was falling asleep because I was just like, you know, sleep deprived. But I guess I was too damn drunk because I'm like, oh, I usually know when I'm about to. But what I remember is like, oh, I'm watching it, and then all of a sudden I jump forward to saying to you like, oh shit, I fell asleep.
You know,
Like,
you know, like the core memory from that night I have, you pissing off the delivery guy. Because you had to call the store. You had to call the store like 5 times to like clarify. Because you placed the order to the wrong place or some shit. Like you fucked something up. So you had to call and then cancel it and then call again and place it and then it just wasn't working or some shit.
Oh, the Pizza Hut guy.
Yeah, but we didn't get Pizza Hut. We got like Domino's.
Domino. I pissed off the Domino's guy too.
Yeah, because he was like calling you, trying to find your place, and you're too fucked up to answer your phone. And then you did, and you gave him really bad directions. He spent like 20 minutes trying to find your apartment.
And you know what the problem is? He most likely went to the same one, but we didn't get back in time.
I think he was at the apartment while we were still at the bar. Just told him to leave it there.
But the funniest thing is I wake up and I look at my phone and I'm like, oh shit, I got a bunch of missed calls. A bunch of missed calls I didn't get. I don't think I got last night. So I looked at my phone and like I got a bunch of these missed calls. I'm like, what? Who called me? So I call it back, and it's the fucking pizza guy.
Oh,
I guess it was his actual fucking. He's like, hello. I'm like, who is this? I missed a call from you. He's like, yeah, this is do you live at A206? Apparently, he remembered right off the fucking bat who I was.
It's probably the worst night of his life. It's the worst delivery ever.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just seen the missed calls. And he's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was mad. I got snappy last night. It was just a long night. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I'm looking back thinking,
you're the one that made it long, asshole.
I'm just thinking, I don't remember him being angry. But then I remember back, I'm like, oh, he was.
I don't, yeah. If I was him, I'd be pissed.
Oh, I would be too. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just drunk as hell. And he's like, yeah, I get it. And I just hung up.
You didn't tell me that. I didn't know he apologized. I thought you just made like a mortal enemy for life from the pizza guy.
I didn't know that it was him. I just called it back. I just forgot to tell you about it. I mean to tell you every time I see you or talk to you. But it's like, good God. It was. I'm just like. I hung up the phone. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I just called the dude back. He's probably like, this fucking dude's an idiot.
Yeah, so I think if we go out again like that, I think at first I was like, let's not do that again. But if we do, which I'm not opposed to, we have to cut ourselves off at like a drink or two. That's it.
Or at the very least, order the pizza before.
No,
like I suggested. No, because I could do the time delay. Schedule it. So, because God, I was so drunk and I'm talking to the Pizza Hut guy, and I'm just like, I don't even fucking know what I'm doing anymore. And I mean, that's why we just ended to get Domino's. Got to hit a few buttons and it did it itself. But
man,
God,
I really wanted that Pizza Hut box too.
Me too. But
yeah. So like back on track with like how I want to do this podcast, like I want to edit as little as possible. Like I just eventually want to get to the point where we just record and then upload the video. Just the file. That's it.
Yeah. There's already been
a few things I have to edit out, but you know what? It's fine. We're still starting out. We're we're getting our sea legs or whatever because we're seamen.
Yeah, semen.
Yeah, we're about to seamen.
Would you ever donate sperm?
If we've talked about this before, I'm gonna be so pissed. Depends how much they're paying me.
I don't know. How much do they pay?
Do they? I thought it was like a donation. You just like volunteer.
No, you get paid for donating. How?
You tell me I get paid to shoot my load in a cup, dude. Come on, you can't be real. There's no way. That's gonna be the next boys trip. If that's what if we get paid for it.
The goons trip or no? Fuck. Edit that out. Edit that out. That's the old name. The gifted trip.
The gifted gang goon sesh, dude.
Gifted gang goon chess. Shesh. Oh my god, I can't even.
We should see if they'll let us like blow it into the same cup, you know, so we can like combine our genetics to make the
one superhuman.
To make like the comedy genius child.
How much do you get paid for donating sperm? From 35 to 125 per donation.
Can I do more than once a day? Like, can I just like take a day off from work or something? Just sit in a little corner and just keep rubbing one out.
Dude, that would be wonderful. I can make 35 an hour. Maybe.
No, dude, because after like the second time, you just be sitting like, oh god, I guess stop.
My arm would be jacked.
Yeah, only the one though. So you just have like this super buff arm, a little stringy one on the side.
Dude, then what we need to do is we need to make an invention where it's just like a pocket pussy, but there's like a tube. It's at the end of it. It just goes straight into the cup and just automatically sits there and does it to you. So you're pretty much like a cow.
Yeah. So anyway, have you seen this thing with the Elon Musk's like robots or whatever? You seen anything? I don't want to hear about your stupid pocket pussy invention that absorbs your load, dude.
Before, it's a good idea.
It probably already exists. I hate to burst your bubble. Like, I know you're about to take your prototype to Shark Tank and be like, "What's up, sharks?" and drop your pants.
Do you ever want to make $35 to $125 an hour?
Because I'm buying.
I'll give you $1 million just for one cup of yours.
Come on, Mark Cuban, please. I need to know your secrets.
Holy shit. Okay, yes, the fucking... so which thing?
All of it. Like the whole event. Like the cars that drive themselves, the giant bus that drives itself, the robot.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about the bus.
Let's talk about all of it.
Well, which one do you want to talk about first is what I'm trying to ask. You were the one who brought it up.
Well, the only thing I actually know anything about is the car. I didn't actually watch the event. Before we got on, I watched like a video about like the event, and he only got to the part about the car before I called you. So.
Is it another Tesla or?
So the way I saw it was, it's like, yeah, it's a Tesla, but there's no steering wheel, no gas or brake pedal. It's just a car that, I don't know if you call it or whatever, or you like get the Tesla app and it comes to pick you up, but. The doors open themselves. There's no door handles, inside or outside, which is fucking scary. You just get in the car and you tap where you want to go, and it just takes you there.
What the fuck?
Which on paper sounds kind of cool, but like, what happens if my car's getting shot at? I can't drive away because I don't have a damn steering wheel. You know what I mean?
Siri, run!
Xbox, record that. Xbox, get me out of here. It's called a cyber cab. Yeah, called a cyber cab.
I'm looking at pictures of it. I'm trying to find the inside.
Yeah, they've got the seats moved way back too, because you're just supposed to like relax, you know.
That's insane.
I don't think it'll be out for another like 10 years, like actually being able to be used in like like actual areas. And I can promise you one thing: it will never come to our area. Like where I live
Teslas,
and where you live.
But I thought that about the normal Teslas, but
those are just cars though with just big ass batteries. This is like a whole different kind of like car.
Beast.
Yeah, like this thing, like you don't drive it; it drives you. Like that is insane.
I don't know if I would trust that.
That's dude. I don't know if I could ever ride one of these because like I'd be paranoid as fuck. Because I can't imagine sitting in a car and just like sitting in the driver's seat or what would be the driver's seat and just being like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna let this car take me where I want to go and hope I don't die. You know.
But the fact that that's even slightly a possibility and that it's slightly even been made is insane.
I just don't, because like Teslas don't even have full self-driving yet. Like it's not complete. You can only do it in certain areas under certain conditions. Like that's it. You know what I mean? So
like, I feel no rain.
Yeah, like no rain. You have to keep your eyes on your windshield. Keep your shoes on. You know, like don't look anywhere else. And it's like,
what is the new car called? I'm trying to find the
Cybercab.
Cybercab.
I looked up Cybercab. I don't see pictures of the inside either. Let me see. But like, here if you look up Tesla Cybercab inside, it's like the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
Look at that. No steering wheel. You just get that big ass iPad in the middle. The video I saw, the chairs were pushed way further back too, like almost towards the back of the car.
My God.
And it's like, oh, you can watch like TV and movies while your car drives you, but like, there's no door handles in or out of the car. Like, I'm sure there's like a manual kind of lever you can pull or something in case of an emergency, but like, what if I need to like take control of the car and like it's an emergency? I need to go somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. Because like, I guess that's like the biggest thing about the Tesla. Even if you still have the power. If you're using the self-driving, you still have the power to
take over. Yeah. Take over. But like this, it's like if some maniac tries to run you off the road because they know no one's driving the car.
God.
It's like, what kind of like backup plan do you have in that situation? You know what I mean?
I guess the car has to do itself if
the car just like ejects a rocket launcher from the truck and blows up another person.
Just a laser shoots out.
Like dual machine guns come out of the headlights or something, like a James Bond car or something. And then they had the robots too. I don't know if you saw that. But
looking at the bus next, but
I heard the robots were just people in costume. So I don't know what to
probably
anymore. Well, it's like kind of hype because I'm like, dude, we got like full on like humanoid robots.
But isn't it supposed to be like do a lot of shit for you too, kind of thing?
Okay, I see. I read a headline and just rolled with it. So they had robots like serving drinks at the event and like doing catering. Those were people. Those weren't robots. But the robots they rolled out on stage were actual robots, I think.
Oh, they just wore costumes to promote the robot thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a second. That is scary.
Did you see the video of the robots on stage?
No. I just, the thought of it. I haven't even looked at the video yet. But
I'm watching the video right now. It is so creepy looking, dude.
Because you know what the whole costume thing is? They're like, they're going to be able to do this. This is the future type of thing. And the robots are going to
I'm watching the video of this robot like watering a plant and like playing games. Oh, this is weird. I don't like this, dude. He's cleaning the kitchen with this dude's wife. Dude, $20 says they're fucking, dude. Like behind the husband's back. It's like a Black Mirror episode, dude, and we're just living in it.
It's fucking iRobot. You ever watch that?
No, but that the Tesla event was called a We Robot.
Oh my God.
And this video I'm watching is called Me Robot. So I think this comes down to like, on one hand, it's pretty cool. Like have our own like little robot, like butler in the house to like wipe my ass and cook my dinner and shit.
I don't know. Watch iRobot, and also, did you ever play Detroit Become Human?
I did play that game. It was a long time ago, though.
Oh boy. That's kind of shit I kind of worry about.
Just like, okay, just remember this day, October 14th, 2024. All right. Because I feel like we're going to look back on this podcast and be like, man, times were so much simpler. Like, my robot didn't do my job for me and I got paid for it. Like, my robot didn't go out and play with my dog and, like, do a bunch of other shit. Like, it's going to be crazy how time's going to change, man. I don't know.
God, like back in the day, I didn't have. Oh God, I'm gonna have to be like, son, back in the day, see this bitch right here and point out a fucking humanoid robot. Like, I didn't have that fucking thing, and it just slowly turns over at me.
Like, listen, son, I have to tell you something. The woman,
it's listening.
The woman you know as your stepmom is actually a robot.
Dude, wouldn't that be fucking crazy? This is like you would it just be? Hold on, let me rephrase.
Are you good?
Yeah, I started to phrase it. The way I was about to phrase it, I'm not gonna phrase it. Sorry, I stopped myself in that completely. Anyway, wouldn't it be crazy that like my son has to worry about if the girl is actually real or a robot?
That would be kind of crazy. Like,
if they get, because you see how much technology has advanced since
just
we've
lifetime.
been alive.
Yeah.
Lucas still has 60 plus years.
Dude, the iPhone wasn't even a thing when we were born, and now we're on like the 12th one or 13th or fucking whatever. Like, dude, my phone right now folds in half.
And wait until the robots can fold in half. And you can take them anywhere.
Until the robots fold me in half, dude. Fucking go crazy. I don't know. Would you be totally cool just having just a robot in your house to do your shit and like hang out with? You know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Actually, let me rephrase this. Let's say I died. Like, I got shot in the head because I went to Mexico on a vacation.
Yeah.
Let's say I die and they upload my brain to a robot. And then you're like, hey, Hayden, Marshall's family didn't want this robot because they fucking hate him. So do you want it? Like, yeah, sure. So now it's just my conscious inside of this robot. Would you just like, would you keep me around or would you just be freaked out by it?
Here's the thing I always thought about with like uploading your consciousness into like robots or whatever. Is it really you?
See, I was kind of hoping you'd go down that path.
Is it a copy of you that's like automatically generating like your brain waves to like
is it just a copy of me pre-death? So like any new memories aren't actually real memories. It's just what my AI consciousness interprets, or have I been uploaded to the cloud and I'm just like I'm like last memory I had, I died, but now I'm a robot and I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. That's weird.
And like, you can't trust. Like, okay, here's the thing.
If I just piss you off, you just fucking like turn me off for a second.
Get you a mute button.
Unplug my fucking like charging cable or whatever. No, please.
But, so here's the thing though. So say you're a robot and whatever, and I like come to you and ask you, is it you or are you an AI? If it's AI, well, it's going to be trained enough to know that it's supposed to be copying you. So, of course, it's going to be like, yeah, it's me. But if it's you, you're going to be like, yeah, it's me.
Well, when you ask an AI, like Snapchat had that AI, they still do, I think, but I don't know what that's doing. But you ask them if it's an AI, it's like it wouldn't even say yes or no. It'd be like, I am a artificial friend or some shit, something like that. It wouldn't blatantly say it's AI unless you really get it to. I feel like it'd be something like that. Like, it wouldn't outright say, yeah, I'm AI, but it'd be like, No, I'm Marshall, uploaded to the cloud consciousness stream through Tesla subscription. Also,
You know why?
also
You know
you're like
why it says that though?
to like get you attached to it. It's like
No,
parasocial as fuck.
it says that it makes sure you know it's AI for it's not like
Fuck
because
me.
it's programmed that way. But if it's not programmed that way, if it's programmed to be completely autonomous AI, then it's not gonna say that. If it's programmed to an AI that is programmed to be you, it's gonna be you.
That's. I feel like you're gonna be one of those old coots that holds out and it's like, I'm not letting those damn androids into my home. It's gonna be like,
Oh, if I can afford one, I'm getting one. Don't get me wrong.
would you though?
I don't think I would ever be able to afford one in my entire life.
Well, not when they first come out, but I feel like it's like iPhones. You know, they were all like the newer models, and the older ones kind of go on like back market or like Facebook Marketplace, and you get your robot off of there.
No, it's gonna be like. Did you watch? What is that show?
If you're
it's
asking me if I watched
cartoon.
something, I didn't watch it.
I'm trying. You've most likely watched this. I think it's just robots. They're like cartoon. They had the big ass fat robot.
Robots?
Yeah, I think it was. I think that's that's what I just said. I was just making sure that you knew
I
what
didn't
I was
hear that
talking
part.
about.
I don't know.
Did you watch?
Yeah, like a long ass time ago.
It's going to be like that. I'm going to have the rusted old
Rinky dink
robot. Like, got like rusty parts and like fucking freaking out.
Duct tape and like it's like barely welded together. It's like, hey Jarvis, make me dinner.
It's like, fuck, I gotta fix that fucker again.
You think I could like get a robot to be like my wingman at a bar? It's like
just comes up there
like walks up to this chick and is like, Marshall would like to speak to you.
starts doing like the fucking android fucking ringtone.
It's like FaceTiming her from my robot.
From across the bar.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the more of these things we get, like the less social people are going to be. It's because like, who needs friends when I've got this robot that can just do whatever I want it to? You know what I mean? Like, I can't get you to come to my house and like clean my room. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if I got a robot, I wouldn't need you. I could just get the robot to do it.
God.
Hey guys, so the podcast is breaking in two. So you're gonna do your own podcast with your robot. I'm doing mine with my robot.
God, that can be the group. We could just get 2 robots, and that it's all 4 of them.
Dude, if everyone in Sky Team got a robot to be with them, it would be like 10 members. It would be huge.
God.
Because each robot would be its own member. I don't know, like how far away do you think we are from just like I can just like we could just do this in like the metaverse and we can't like distinguish it from real life. Like we'll just hang out in like virtual land and hug and kiss everybody.
We're there. Happy. We're there, yeah, technically.
Yeah, but VR chat and like metaverse doesn't count.
You literally just said, "Oh, when do you think we can do this in the metaverse?" And you're like, "Well, the fucking metaverse."
No, I mean like indistinguishable from like
so
real.
You're talking like Ready Player One.
Sure, I've never seen that either, but yeah.
Good God, you need to watch more fucking movies. More.
No, but like, so you get these like instead of a big ass VR helmet, it's like these little like the guy that shoots the lasers from his head from X-Men. What's his name? You get that kind of wraps around your head, and you're in
it puts you into this full like in it like fully like you're not moving your body in the real world, but you can move, feel, and touch in the.
It's like a second society within That would suck because no one would ever want to go back to real life.
We're practically already there.
You know what's gonna happen, dude? You're gonna like get home from work from like your real job, put on your VR helmet, and then go to work in VR land so you could buy shit for your avatar or whatever.
Yes.
And they're gonna make you work in VR land. Hey man, I just got off my shift at the VR cafe. Someone fucking nuked the toilet, so I had to clean up my VR toilet.
God. I mean, I feel like we're halfway already there.
I think we're one step there. We still have a little bit to go. I think we'll see it in our lifetime, though.
The only thing that is going to keep us from, or the only step we have is the full being able to feel, touch, and smell.
Oh, dude, can you imagine the VR like brothels you can get into once you have full feeling?
God.
Just go pick up a VR prostitute.
But then it's just like you don't know ever who, if this dude's 18, 50, God. Or 2.
Dude.
Fucking the Roblox community would be going haywire.
Cop showed to my house. You sick fuck. What'd I do? You fucked a 3-year-old in VR land. And then the metaverse.
She was a 6-foot fucking giant from fucking...
It looked like Pikachu in VR, dude. Alright, chill.
She was fucking Wonder Woman. I didn't know.
Do you think that would fall on like the cyber police? Think that's
I don't even... I don't know. That's where it gets to the point of like it can't happen.
They have like
it literally cannot happen.
They have like VR George Floyd, and they have a whole like unrest in VR land. All virtual cops are bad.
The dude didn't even actually die. Doesn't matter.
It's like, dude, it was his character in the game. I don't care. Riot. God, I think once it gets to that point, we'll be dead.
Oh yeah,
once like the robot like civil rights movement happens, I think we'll be long gone. That'll be like our kids' problem.
For the exact reason I just said, like literally, you can't tell what anyone's age is, or you're gonna have to have such a restrictive shit that, and you know they ain't gonna restrict it. You know the people that they're gonna sell it most to are kids. And then we already have a fucking problem with IRL fucking pedophiles, like fucking YouTube.
And Minecraft.
Fucking Minecraft, yeah.
So, dude, I feel like we were born in this weird middle spot where it's like a lot of the good times already ended, you know what I mean? Like the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, like that stuff was fun. And now we're just we're in the weird middle zone where it's like, all the cool shit is being developed and will probably not be very good until we're like senior citizens. You know what I mean? But like your son is like kind of he's gonna like be our age and get to do all the cool shit that we wanted to do when we were kids, like flying cars and like sex robots and like virtual drugs.
I don't know. It's going pretty fucking fast though.
100%. Yeah, dude, I just watched a robot clean someone's kitchen. Like if you would have told me, I would have. Well, it's probably like CGI, but like the concept's cool. The concept wouldn't have been feasible, but now it kind of is.
I have another movie to reference, but I know you haven't watched it. So
what is it?
I don't know. Real Steel.
Nope.
It's that one's a really good fucking movie too. It's fucking big, but it's not like AI robots. It's people controlling like giant fucking robots that just fight. And it's really, but even in that show, every show with robots, like the main robot was started to be like, is it like, does it know what I'm saying? type of shit. Like, even though they're not supposed to have, like, actual AI intelligence, but the robots start, like, being like, yeah, I think this thing... this thing's listening to me.
Do you think we're going to become slaves of like the AI uprising?
No, we'll be the first ones killed off because, kind of like you said, we'll be too old. We'll be definitely too old for the AI, for the robot uprising, which I'm glad.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, may as well just go.
Depending, because I mean, you can say so. It's gonna go into like. I wonder if it'll go into like more of the horror, like oh my god, AI is taking over, like some of the movies, but then go so far into like Overwatch, where it's like Zenyatta is a full fucking robot, but he's like peace and tranquility.
I think eventually wars is just gonna be fought with robots. So there's not gonna be a point anymore. It's just whoever can output the most robots, you know.
I mean, pretty much. That will happen first, most likely.
Oh yeah, did you see the dogs with like the guns on their back that they're like the robot dogs they're putting into?
Dude, yes.
It's like, dude, like this is gonna be the next nuke. It's just gonna end any kind of conflict immediately. Like, hey, let's stop sending people sending fucking dogs with machine guns on their back.
What about cyborgs? How close do you think we are to that?
I think the first ever like robot cyborg will be sent to war. Like that's just how we are. You know what I mean? Like every new technology,
Metal Gear Solid shit
spawns from like war. I imagine. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Like, it's like, oh, cool. We got this new robot. Let's give him a fucking gun and send him out.
Because yeah, like even on the fucking like cyborg shit, we're halfway there. But if you lose an arm, you can get a prosthetic that fully like is an arm.
That's what I want. I want a robot arm.
Dude, same. I want to cut my fucking...
Dude, anytime I talk to someone about this, I'm like, hey, would you cut off your arm to get a robot? I'm like, no, why the fuck would I do that? I'm like, because it's a robot arm and it's fucking awesome. Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Because fuck, you would just be like winning every fucking
arm wrestling.
How far up the arm are you willing to go?
Dude, I'll do the whole thing up to the shoulder.
It's same, actually.
I don't give a fuck. I'll replace it. I will quadriplegize myself or whatever and replace every limb of my body with a robot.
Yeah, just every limb. I'll just keep this.
I'll keep my dick, though.
No, dude! Robotic dick? Just like hold on, start hitting the button to make it go longer.
Would that just be like connected to your brain? So you just push a button and climax? I'm like 80. I'm like 80 because this is when the technology came out. It's like, the ultimate goon cave. You just push a button. Grandpa's been in his room for a really long time. Yeah, don't bother him.
Out like stumbling, like oh,
like crawling out of my room. Oh, that was great. I think honestly, like
that Tracer really knows what she's doing.
No matter how far we advance the technology, nothing's gonna beat Tracer porn. Apparently, no. I think honestly, like we'll be able to live really long lives because by the time we're old, they're gonna have like life-sustaining systems that will keep us alive for way longer than any other point in time. I imagine. You know what I mean?
Like steam engine hearts or some shit.
Yeah, was I talking to you about that? Like I was talking to someone, They have like actual mechanical hearts now. That like can actually like pump blood and like work inside of people.
But here's the thing, would you?
If my heart's bad enough, yeah.
Well no, like if you had the choice to live on forever, would you?
I don't know. Do I have like an instant kill button in case I just want to get the fuck out? It's like I'm done.
Okay,
or am I just locked in?
Technically, you always because like actual immortality, where like Deadpool or some shit, where you like physically cannot die, is not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's no way.
But being able to be like sustainable through actual technology is probably more likely than.
I'd live to like maybe a little over 100. Then I'd be like, okay, I've lived a whole like century. I think I'm good to go now. Pass the torch.
I would live probably up up to.
I would just bug you until you die, and then I would die.
I wouldn't live up to the point of like my like Lucas's kids graduate.
Then you die right there. I can leave now. Just drop dead.
I would probably go on a good okay, I'm done now journey, but
you know, I always say I'm gonna move away. It's gonna be me before I die. I'm gonna really do it this time, guys. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking die.
That's the thing. That's also the thing. If you had like an actual kill switch, could you even hit it?
I don't know.
That's committing suicide, practically.
So they probably wouldn't give you a kill switch.
But you're just...
Dude, I can go to the fucking pawn shop and get a kill switch. I think that's not very technically advanced.
Well, like, I know... And maybe we shouldn't get into that, but it's like... that gets into... But it's like... You have to... You if you live forever, you would have to make the decision to.
I don't think they'd let you, though. That would just we're already overpopulated. If people start living forever, it's like...
And so, yeah, then you get into a whole, like, then where do you cut the age off? If people are getting... we do have this technology for people to live a while. Where do you cut it off at? Shit, now you just get into fuck abortion. When are we going to kill the old people that are still alive?
God, that'll be... I'm running for president, and I support... I am pro-seniority. You can live as long as you want. Someone's like, I am anti-seniority. You die. I was going to say pro-life and pro-choice, but that would be really confusing. I don't know. That's like... you haven't played Cyberpunk before, but a lot of that stuff is kind of what we're talking about. I think you'd really be into it.
A lot of this stuff I'm talking about is in other games or other movies that you've not played, so...
Yeah, I don't really play a lot of movies.
Or I started saying games that you've not played and movies that you've not watched. Yeah, which I guess you played Cyberpunk, but so I guess it's just the movies, but I guess there's not a whole lot of movies about the cyborg part unless you get into like Terminator, and I guess Terminator's not technically a...
I mean, it kind of, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
You just need to have like a movie marathon one weekend. Just board up the windows, board up the door. We're watching movies.
God.
Actually, this does sound kind of fun. Instead of going out and getting drunk, we can sit down and watch a movie. You know what we never finished?
What?
13 Reasons Why. I finished
I finished it on my own, too.
I saw it on Netflix pop. I'm like, man, hey, didn't I never finish that together?
Do you want to talk about the last season, 13 Reasons Why? Like,
such a random segue, but
2 to 3 years after?
Oh, wow, they talked about AI in this episode. That must be interesting. Well, let's talk about a Netflix show that ended like 4 years ago.
Well, okay, we'll continue. I don't even know much more.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can. It's our podcast, dude. We can talk about whatever.
Well, I was starting to run out of shit to say about it.
About AI, yeah, me too. So, hey, listen. The last season was okay.
It's been so long though. It was kind of fucking crazy.
I feel like they kind of stopped giving a fuck. Because
pretty much,
you remember how serious the first season was? It was big when we were in school too. You remember that? That show was really big when we were in school.
It went into deep, actual, 1 in a million type, brain diseases, not as common. The first season was about depression pretty much, and how that shit's not okay.
They didn't even do that good of a job showing it, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people it glorifies it. And...
Well, I thought I know they kind of talked about this in the first season, but it was Hannah's like, I'm gonna kill myself, but first I'm gonna ruin everybody else's life because fuck all you guys. Like, it's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Like, I know they kind of fucked her over, but
that was the best thing about it, because there was the side where I can't even remember the main dude's name.
Oh, Clay.
Clay is like, oh my gosh, she did this. This is her last. We need to respect her last thing. But then, like, there was the other people who are like, she's. I mean, she shouldn't have done that, but like, she did it for attention, and it's not the right way to do attention.
Well, the thing is, like, everyone on these tapes are the reason I killed myself. And Clay's on there, and he's like, "What did I do? What did I do?" And he's about to kill himself because of it. And then she's like, "Clay, you're the reason I didn't want to do it." Why the fuck is he on there? Like,
the title card, it zooms out. The title card goes from 13 to 12 reasons why.
Then, like, season 2 was like the court case. That one wasn't that bad, but
I mean,
I feel like every season that went by, it was like, fuck it, like, we did our piece. Let's just keep rolling in the Netflix money.
Right, as everyone should remember, is that the whole reason season 2 happened is because a girl decided to kill herself and ruin everyone else's life, and it drove a dude to almost kill himself, and then drove another dude to pretty much, like, almost, you know...
Yeah, because he got, like, raped with a mop or something, right?
Yes. Almost made, souped up kicks an actual... Souped up kicks.
You mean pumped up kicks?
Oh, pumped up kicks. I can't remember
souped
what
up
the fuck...
kicks.
But, anyway, yeah, so... And then... It pretty much drove Clay to have a complete, absolute mental breakdown. But yeah, anyway, it's just fucking, because the whole last season is so strange, though. It's like it's like, oh, he's having paranoia, and it's like, oh my god,
schizophrenic breakdown is what he's having, dude.
Yeah, it played off as paranoia, which is a little bit more common than not, but no, it's him doing it to himself. It's not that he's having hallucinations. He's literally doing the stuff.
It's so funny because he'll just sit there and like talk to his dead enemies. Like he'll talk to Ghost Bryce and all these other people that are ghosts, and it's like, what is going on?
Which it's sad. I know people go through that. But
remember the episode where they did like the school shooting drill, but they never told anyone it was a drill, and so everyone thought it was a school shooting. It's like, imagine going to class and you think you're gonna die that day, and they're like, guys, it's just a prank, it's just a drill, like, don't worry about it.
Having a drill 101 is let people know it's a drill.
Yeah, like
that's like if they did the fucking tornado sirens while it was like storming outside.
They've done that before out here.
God.
They'll just blow the sirens while it's cloudy outside and be like, fuck, there's supposed to be a tornado? And it's like, no, we're just testing them. Fucking test it when it's clear out. Not when it's like overcast. I'm like, oh shit, something building?
Right.
Remember that we had a big storm this year. It was like a hailstorm and everything. It was like towards the beginning of the year. Do you remember that? I drove through like that entire thing. Because I just got out of class that day.
Yeah.
So I was like, so my friend that goes to class, Alton, I can just say, you know him. His dad's like a weatherman. He used to do like shit for TV.
Is he Ron Hurst?
No, but he's like almost as equally as famous, I think. Like, I can find you videos of his dad. But his dad's like a weatherman. He's like
a meteorologist.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, meteorologist. He likes storm chases now. His dad's really cool. But he's like, tell all your friends to stay at school. The storm's bad. And Alton told me that. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go home. I didn't feel like waiting at school. So I think I had, I don't know if I was in my Cadillac or if I was in the silver car. I can't remember what car I took to school that day. I think it was a Cadillac. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive home in this. And it wasn't that bad when I got to my car. Like it was raining a bit, but I'm like, that's fine. I get onto like the highway, you know, it starts coming down like horribly bad. Like it's hail and like really heavy and hard hail. So it sounds like machine guns are just hitting my car. I wish I'd recorded it, dude. It was terrifying.
God.
And like I was pretty much the only person on the road because everyone else pulled over. No one else would drive, but my dumbass they're like, "Hey guys, I got places to be. Like, can you clear out?" It was insane. And then I saw like a power line that fallen over and like a bunch of trees in the road that I was trying to get around.
My mom's windshield is got blown out, pretty much.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends like their cars got dented and windshields got destroyed. My car was fine. I didn't get a scratch on my car.
And you drove through it.
Yeah, that car's a tank, dude. But honestly, like low key, I won't even like try to be like, oh, I wasn't scared at all. It was terrifying, dude. I was like, I'm gonna die. This is it. I'm gonna hydroplane or like hit a power line or like some like my windshield's gonna blow out. I'm gonna like run off the road.
The only times you'll see me with two hands on the wheel is if it's pouring down rain, and if you see that,
same.
You know, I'm like, oh fuck.
And I wasn't flying through it or anything either, but. Dude, there are people like weaving in and out of traffic on like 14. I'm like, dude, this guy's retarded. Like, he's gonna get somebody killed. It was nuts, dude. And then, like, I was just playing like metal music and trying to drown out the rain. I don't know, full blast, like, like screaming at the road, trying to like not like freak the hell out completely.
Got your music blasting. You're just like, sweet home.
Yeah, dude. Probably like one of the top 10 scariest experiences of my life was driving through that shit, dude.
God, I was at home, I think. I can't even remember. Yeah. Oh, there was one right before that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there was like a tornado and shit, and like over in Republic, or I can't remember where they said there might be one. And mom's like, I think you need to like come here now. It's gonna go right through there, and if you leave now, you can get ahead of it and go around it. And I'm like, okay, and I start driving, and I'm like over down the highway, and my mom calls me, and she's like, actually, no, stay there. It's coming right here. It's not even going to hit you. I'm like, okay. And I just turn around and go back home. It didn't even rain.
You know what's funny? I got home and it just stopped right away. I was like, seriously? I could have waited like 15 minutes and I would have been fine.
We're about to get into that season again. The whole, like, East Coast is in that
oh, yeah, they're getting rocked
season
by
right now.
Dude.
I didn't even know there was about to be a hurricane hit there. Usually I hear about it before it happens, but
I heard this one's pretty bad. Like, they're all bad, but this one's like pretty bad. Don't hurricanes cause like tornadoes?
Oh yeah.
Don't they like spin off and head our way?
Well, they'll cause tornadoes within it.
Oh, awesome.
Because I mean, hurricanes is this one big ass tornado, pretty much. That doesn't have like a full funnel, but it's just one big, giant spinning storm.
Could you ever live on like a coastal state that gets hit by hurricanes every year? I don't know if I could.
I want to live in Florida really bad, but that is one problem. Yeah, that's why I want to live on a houseboat on the Gulf Coast side.
I think it is say like on the East Coast. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You'll be the first one to go.
Well, they hit through the Gulf Coast the most anyway, so that probably is not even a good option. But see, here's the thing: is if I on a houseboat and there's a hurricane about to hit Florida, I just move over to Texas, and it might rain and be kind of bad, but it might not be as bad. But if it's about to do it in Texas, I just move it closer to Florida.
What do you think the safest state is? Because like we're in like Tornado Alley, right? So we have that. East Coast has hurricanes. West Coast has earthquakes. and like heat
and
waves
fires.
and fires. Yeah. What does like Texas have? Texas, I feel like, is pretty safe.
Well, like Texas gets hit with hurricanes too, and they have droughts. They don't get hit with hurricanes as much, though. I think there's only been one in the past quite a few. Here, look, before I just start rambling stuff off, I would like to know how many.
I don't. Maybe like north, but then you get like fucking flash winters and like. I feel like crime's worse up north. Like you have like Detroit and
Three,
Minneapolis.
three per every 4 years.
Damn.
But like the upper Texas, Texas is big, so I mean
Yeah,
that's only the like Gulf Coast part of the Texas, and then I guess the rest of it's more. I mean, you got the heat, like droughts and heat waves, and pretty much somewhat what California has. They might get a little bit more rain than California does, but
I didn't see a drop of rain when I was out there. I actually missed rain. Like someone sent me a picture of it raining out here, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I kind of want that right now." Because rain's just kind of chill, you know. You spend a day inside on a rainy day, and it's like,
right. I love rain.
Super chill. Me too. I like rain till it gets violent and tries to hurt me.
I don't think it's rained since you come back either. So.
No, it hasn't. I haven't seen rain since I've been back.
I mean, I don't know if the hurricane's gonna come up here because it's hitting the West Coast. The ones on the West Coast kind of go up it and like through South Carolina and
you mean
all
the East
those.
Coast?
Or East Coast, yeah, sorry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I
got out at the right time.
We got mixed up on West and East. The East Coast, they kind of go up the map, up like towards the side of it, and then the Gulf Coast ones, they go like up into, and that's the ones that usually come hit us.
That's not terrible.
Which I heard that there's going to be another hurricane. There's another hurricane
This was
forming.
like the fifth one. I feel like they're like Hurricane Milton was the recent one, and then Helene was the one before that. How many hurricanes?
I thought this one was Helene.
The one before that was Milton. I know there's Milton and Helene. I'm like, did they usually get two? I thought they only had like the big one.
I don't know. Because it's the one that just hit, because it didn't. And then, I don't know.
I remember. I don't want to dox this too bad, but. I remember like Joplin happened. That was pretty big.
Well, I also did just say Ron Hurst a couple times, so.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't fucking
But that puts us in a whole. That's a big area.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the one in Joplin was bad.
I remember that day when I was a kid and we had to go to like the storm shelter because
100%.
Because it got pretty close to us, didn't it? When it was on its way through.
Oh well, I mean that storm itself was bad. I mean, bad enough to do that. It could have definitely spin off a couple weaker tornadoes.
Yeah.
But
do you remember? Is this just like a Midwest thing where it's like you just stop being scared about tornadoes because you go through so many?
Yeah. I mean, at this because
like you remember that one time like when we lived together, like the sirens were going off, we just stood on our porch, like our neighbors came out, dude, and just listen to the sirens.
Because when has a tornado actually ever hit around here, though?
Just that one time up in Joplin. And even then, that wasn't really around here. It was like a while away.
Yeah. Because, like...
I feel like that's what everybody says, though. And then they get hit by a tornado. Well, when's the last time it went through here? We're fine.
Well, there was that one in that one town that would definitely dox us. that might be getting it too close, but there was that one in that one town that never had one ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could happen, man.
And the biggest thing about it was that it shouldn't even been possible. The like layout of that town, like the hills and everything, it shouldn't even made it possible for a tornado to hit.
Who do you think is gonna get wiped out by like a tornado first? Me or you?
Probably you.
Probably.
Because I don't know.
Honestly, question. We're not that far apart.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I mean, I think it's going to be both of us at the same time. Actually, I guess it would technically be me first, and then it would become towards you.
So I've got ample warning before so I can. Hey, new life? Nope. All right, see you guys. I'm out of here.
God. But yeah, I mean, because then they put the tornado sirens on if it's just a cloudy ass day.
Oh yeah,
especially there. And it's like I'm not even. I just go out on my porch and I'm just like, there's not even.
There's like a drop of rain near the side of the tornado sirens, dude.
Pretty much.
So annoying.
She got some like meth head, like shit.
Dude, there's one day it was like one of the most beautiful days I ever seen in my life, and the tornado sirens started going off. I'm like, seriously? It's like,
well, they test them. They do that here too.
Yeah, I wish I'm like I don't know how they'd give us a heads up, like just announce the sirens, like, all right, we're doing a test, just don't freak out.
Right, but. Well, here's the thing. If you hear a fucking guy talking that's loud enough to be heard outside, he speaks through the speaker of the fucking tornado and is just like, is that you, God?
I don't even think you can talk in the tornado sirens. I think it's just a thing that makes noise. It's like a noisemaker,
probably.
But big.
But the thing is it scares me every fucking time because I'm like, is that the tornado siren? And I walk out and I'm like, it's pure. Is this is a nuke about to hit us?
Yeah, dude, like some of the things I like to do is like look at like the emergency alert system like videos, you know what I'm talking about, where they show off like the different sirens or whatever, and it's like, fuck, dude, like I don't ever want to hear this sound ever because they have some for like nuclear blast and like whatever.
Yeah.
It's like I don't ever want to hear this. It freaks me out just hearing it.
I don't watch those, so I'm like,
I'll show you when we're done.
Is this a tornado siren?
Because like you can hear ones for like different countries too, and the one for Japan is like. It's like
I've heard the one for Japan.
So I think they have like an earthquake siren or something. We're at like an hour 16. Probably cut it down to like an hour once we cut everything out.
Yeah,
decent sized. Honestly, I think we're kind of on a roll. We kind of it took us a second to get our footing, but I think we had some very enlightening conversation.
So we're gonna end it now,
if you want to.
So actually, if you're actually gonna post this, we will say please go donate to help out the people in the path of whichever Helena. We're stupid and we don't know what the name of the hurricane is, but you know.
I'm sure our podcast is going to make the difference.
I know, but you know what?
It's nice to say, I guess.
It's nice to say, and if there's one person that ends up watching it that's like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was happening, then
who's the person that didn't know a hurricane's going on? Oh shit, there's a hurricane season. What?
Go fucking donate to them because they got fucked up.
I'll leave a link if I remember. If not, just Google how to donate to hurricane relief.
Pretty much.
Imagine the episode goes out and they're like, wow, guys, we were really struggling, but then this Gifted Gang podcast they brought eyes to our cause, and we can actually support everybody now. Imagine. We're heroes.
God. But okay, we're gonna sign off here. Please like and subscribe.
Subscribe to our Patreon that we don't have yet. Share it with your friends. It's the biggest thing.
Yes, share with your friends. You most likely already know us if you're watching this. So
I think one thing I'm gonna have to get over is just ignore that people I know are gonna watch this.
Oh well.
Because once I think about that, I'm gonna have to stop myself from saying stuff. But you know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. I don't care.
But goodbye.
Bye, people.